Hi Taurus, it's Tuesday. We're going to do your reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general, as you know. Don't force it. All readings are timeless, so feel free to check out other readings. If this frustrates you or is confusing, just click off and find another reading. So let me just show you pre-shuffle we have. First we got the Five of Swords, so conflicted maybe. Sometimes this is winning at all cost, which is interesting. That might be, somebody might be kind of pulling that with you. And then we have the Well, which is like wishing, manifesting, and then Temperance. So it looks like you're wishing and wanting for things to be balanced out, something that's been unfair, because look at this one. And very nice. Karma is on your side. So beautiful. Okay, well, that's just pre-shuffle. So let's go ahead and get started. How are you guys? Stick around to the end because we're going to do a intuition test where I lay out crystals. And I have some new crystals, so I'm excited that I'll lay out crystals and you guys can try and tap in and see which one, see if you can choose the one I'm focusing on. And also look at that, the Well again, wishing, strong manifesting. You guys, the last reading had that too. So who was that? Aries. Aries had a lot of manifesting, so you might want to check that out if you've got Aries in your chart or dealing with an Aries or connected to Aries. So I'm going to be giving away a ton of prizes for trying to hit subscribers. So I'm going to be giving away a $1 gift card, lots of bracelets, healing crystal bracelets. I'm going to charge these and clear them and charge them before I send them out. Also, I'm going to be giving away the chimes that you guys always love that you hear in the background. The crazy candle that you love, that you see on the desk. And is that everything? Lots of good stuff. All you have to do is leave comments. The more comments, the better. It helps boost the channel and it increases your chances. So leave comments like crazy. Also, you have to be a subscriber. Subscribing is good to do anyway because it strengthens our connection. Your readings will come through clearer, okay? Plus, all prayers and manifestation intentions are set towards subscribers. Let's see what's going on. This is for you or actually the person on your mind. Wow. Yeah. Oh goodness. Empress in the Star. So I think this is wanting to be appreciated, wanting to come out ahead, wanting to be nurtured. The Empress is somebody who's very loving and nurturing. She's very giving. And the Star, Aquarius energy, we know what the Star is. That's hopes, healing. We've got King of Pentacles and Six of Wands. So it could be somebody that is very established, has money. King of Pentacles is very grounded and stable. And this is, I think this is about wanting success financially. Maybe you want people to know the truth about something that you're conflicted about. Whoa. Okay. Let's do just a few more shuffles and then we'll draw from the top. How are you guys? I love you. I hope you're praying for each other. I pray for you guys every day. I hope you're joining me. And for those of you that hit like before you even see the video, I love that. Thank you so much. If you want to leave that in the comments, who you are, because I appreciate that so much. I love to see that. It makes me feel so good. And I also just like to hear where you're watching from so I can see where the, where we're connected all over the world. All right, let's get started. Okay. This is crazy. You guys are possibly dealing with an Aquarius because we have the Star again. So the Well twice and the Star twice. That's hope, healing, wanting, wishing. But it's also an indication that those things are happening. Okay. I'm going to shuffle one more time a couple more times since that Star card popped out. Okay. You and the person on your mind. Okay, new beginning, the Fool card. So the Fool card is about traveling light. The Fool card is someone who doesn't carry a lot of baggage. They let go of the past. It's a new beginning. Wow, look at this, the Lover's card. This is going to be an amazing reading. The Lover's card, sometimes that's making a decision between two people, but it's definitely a strong tie. Ooh, Eight of Swords, not able to let go, dwelling, maybe circling the mental loop. Maybe you're really just circling that, or wish they would choose me, or something like that. There's the Sun card, how they see you. Your happiness, they see you as happiness. The Sun is, again, hope, healing, illumination. This could be about somebody wanting a new beginning because they weren't feeling recognized. I don't know. Wow. The moon and the sun and the star. Something is going to come to light. Somebody's value. That's crazy. This doesn't happen every day. Okay, well, their next steps. Taking action. Look at that. The King of Wands. So, looks like you're manifesting some action, some sort of action and victory, and it looks like it's happening, but there is some strong energy here about truth. Oh, also this came out in your pre-shuffle, these two. You might not know now, but you will. So something's happening fast that you don't know about. So let's find out more. King of Pentacles, there it is again, the King of Pentacles, money. You guys have maybe coming into a lot of money. Wow, the artist, the major manifestation here. You guys are on fire. Things that you've been wanting, money, I think, love, both. Seven of Pentacles is waiting. I don't like you guys to wait for anything or anyone. I like you to take steps towards your happiness and not to rely on someone else. But that looks like waiting, so we'll clarify. Okay, recent past, Eight of Cups, walking away and juggling. Somebody might have been juggling you with someone else. Outcome, Ace of Pentacles, apology or a stable new beginning. This is crazy. This is crazy reading. Amazing. Outcome, what's next is Pentacles, something you've been waiting for. Ace of Pentacles, something new, a seed planted, something solid, something that will grow. Something you've been manifesting, the Magician. This is amazing. I think we could probably stop here. It's a new beginning. It's being chosen or choosing a new beginning. It's something being illuminated, something that has been just really weighing on you that you've been tied to. Please don't sit and wait for something or someone, you guys. What happens most of the time is when you sit and wait, it doesn't happen. When you move on and you have your own life and you have a life of your own, I can say this very confidently, and I'm sorry if it sounds harsh, but when we get stuck waiting, and I've done it, but when we get stuck waiting and sadness and moping and, not brushing our teeth and brushing our hair or just putting so much time into someone else, it creates neural pathways that strengthen more and more and more the more you do it. And then your brain thinks those things that you're thinking about are important, so it puts more focus on them. It is such a trap, and it just basically boils down to, and I hope you remember this and don't be offended, or maybe it's good to be a little offended because discomfort creates change. Get a life. And it's me too. When we have something that we are tied to and we just want that we don't have, and we focus so much attention on it, it's because we need to get a life, our own life. So we're busy. That is when you're, in your power and your positive energy and your vibe is high, and that's when good things come in. You do have something, oh gosh, yeah, you've got a major return. This person is choosing you if they haven't before. That's unbelievable. My favorite card in tarot, I hope you guys can see that. The Six of Cups. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit. So you guys, I bought a new desk and I was hoping to get a setup to where I didn't have to adjust camera and lighting every time. I hated it. It was so wobbly and unstable. But this Six of Cups is my favorite card in tarot. This is, gosh, this is, okay. So because of this karma card, I feel like maybe somebody interfered. I think I have some almost personals on that. I'll link them down below, the twin flame almost personals. It's outside interference. I think there's an outside interference or a karma. And also there's a what you don't know reading, but those are so detailed, and those are a way of doing, they're not quite personals, but they're a fraction of the price, and they're almost personal because not many people watch them, so they come through like personals. So check those out. But the Six of Cups is beautiful energy. It's thoughts of the past. It's somebody from the past. It's just very warm, beautiful, reminiscing, gorgeous. Could be children. I'm not feeling children, but it could be children. Priestess. So it's kind of like you kind of know, but you don't know. But this is sitting back and not being... This is sitting back, and she's aloof. She doesn't have to, make things happen, or she has that strong energy of, I know things, I know the way things are supposed to be, and I'm just going to sit back and watch this play out. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords, so there has been some deception. And that is probably sometimes it is really hard to not dwell on deception. Let's see if we get anything else, and then we'll do the intuition test. Or, actually, we'll pull an oracle, because I'm feeling like this reading was just a little too easy. Okay, Two of Swords. So this probably has to do with something that's kept you stuck, or somebody or something that's blocked. Looks like that is coming to an end. Anything else? Ooh, yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay, deception. I'm feeling apology. Page of Pentacles. Somebody that's had you blocked, that either is obsessed with you or you them. Something toxic happened. For some of you, I feel like it's another person, an outside interference that caused you to be blocked. Let's see, anything else? Five of Swords. Again, sadness. Keep manifesting, because this is, it doesn't look like it's over yet, but this person is choosing you. What it could be is the other person, if there's a third party, that other person probably pushed too far and then got exposed. Something's exposed. Some deception. Knight of Pentacles, slow and stable. So this person is coming in. It's not happening super fast. You definitely have communication coming in. And it looks like they're trying to figure it out, what to say, how to do it, make sure it's stable. I think that third person or whatever is going to be. All right, let's do an oracle, and then we'll do the intuition test. Stay in your power, Taurus. Stay focused on the things, like be your future self. If you're stuck in a rut, write down the person that you want to be. Write down the traits that person has. How do they dress? How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they show up for themselves? And, start focusing on those things, and then start acting it out until it becomes more normal. You gotta create new neural pathways if you've been stuck. I don't feel like all of you are. I feel like some of you are already doing this. You already know some of this. Oh, so remember we had something coming to light. That's probably what these deception cards are. Some sort of deception. Oh gosh, I just put back Yang. Yin and Yang. I just put back the Yang card. It just showed and I didn't take it. I can't believe that. Crazy. And then the Yin shows up. So let me read that to you real quick, because that's trying to tell us something. I'm going to read both. The Yang is the first one. Well, I'll read Yin first. Let's see. These messages are so powerful. Okay, the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move. So be sure you let them come to you. Gathering information and taking cues. Oh no, my grid. My grid. Your grid, actually. Okay. The art of conscious allowing. This whole reading was screaming manifesting, and that's what you're doing. So manifest it and then let go of the focus of it, This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it happens. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. So also in the relationship part, it says, let the others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. This is beautiful, and that is all about the High Priestess. Again, and also in prosperity, this is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a back seat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. You guys don't take the lead right now with whatever you're dealing with, okay? Let them come to you. Sit back like the high priestess. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have the power right now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form that you want them. How do you feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is a sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. And then the protection message is about, do you have trouble receiving? Do you stop the flow? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist upon being the giver. Gosh, that is so, y'all. You can't always lead, always give, and always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gift, gesture, or offer of equal measure. Open up and let life, abundance, and spirit fill you without demand or expectations. Just receive the bounty that is yours. So you're doing the right thing. You're manifesting. Just focus on that, but don't take the action right now. I always say action is what you take. The action you need to take is towards bettering yourself, not towards this situation, okay? Wow, that was amazing. Totally tied it all together. Okay, let's do your little intuition test. I'm going to lay out 3 groups of crystals, and you guys are going to see if you can. I've already chosen one, so you can't trip me up. But you guys are going to see if you can tap in. Those are rose quartz. These are amethyst. And this is clear quartz. Okay, I'm going to focus on one. Take a deep breath. Let me know in the comments which one you chose too. Sometimes I kind of go back and forth a little bit. I'm focusing really hard on one right now. All right, if you chose the amethyst, you are correct. I love you, Taurus. Leave comments, win some prizes, help me get 100,000 subs. I'm trying to get there. And I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye, Taurus.